We're heading to North Canterbury now, where drought-hit farmers are breathing a sigh of relief after recent rainfall has turned parched paddocks green and caused one creek to flow for the first time in 3 years. While recent cyclones caused damage and devastation in the North Island, they brought rain and a reprieve to North Canterbury, an area that's been gripped by unusually dry weather. Maya Bari starts this report on a farm near Cheviot.
Keep out, Blake. Come by. Blake, sit down. Blake, sit down.
Daniel Maxwell is shifting ewes on his 520 hectare farm in the Etherton Valley near Cheviot. Mr Maxwell was about to sell off some of these sheep until it rained recently, but now he says he's looking to buy more stock to fill the paddocks.
Huge weight off our shoulders. Like, we had another 400 sheep we were going to sell, and obviously we've kept them, and we're looking for about another 500 again now. So it's just made a huge difference.
And that's purely from this rain coming and bringing you guys that growth?
That's right, yeah. We've gone from having, a situation that's been deteriorating week by week to having one of the best autumns I've ever seen.
Driving around the farm, Daniel Maxwell says the land looks very different compared to just a few weeks ago. He says the rain brought down from Cyclones Debbie and Cook in the last 6 weeks has resulted in thick green grass blanketing paddocks that have been mostly dry and bare for 3 years.
So since it began, we've had 250 odd mils here. It varies a wee bit through the district, and it's, my creeks are flowing now. I haven't seen this creek flowing for 3 years, over 3 years.
Further down State Highway 1 past Cheviot is Jeff Wilkinson's farm in Spotswood. Mr Wilkinson says the rainfall has been a huge morale boost in the area, which has already received more than $600,000 of drought recovery funding from the government.
I think psychologically it's probably the best thing we've had for a long time. So it's really nice, Maya, to get this, because you talk to local cockies now and they've actually got a grin on their face. And I don't think people quite realise, out of the area how bad it was for a lot of farmers, how their mindset was just, they'd had a guts full, really. You're sitting on an asset worth millions and making nothing.
Daniel Maxwell says many farmers have cut stock numbers to survive the drought, which they will now need to rebuild.
There's been a lot of stock killed and sold on to other areas. And now the biggest challenge is we've got this grass. The biggest challenge is going to be converting that grass into some income. So stock are very hard to find and reasonably expensive.
If there's one thing farmers in North Canterbury agree on, it's that it's too soon to make a call that the drought is over. Jeff Wilkinson says more rain is still needed, but farmers are looking in a much better position for winter.
We've had 2 rains that aren't normal rains. We've had 2 tail ends of cyclones that have given us rain, which we don't normally get down here. But what the new normal is, who knows? So I wouldn't be going to say the drought's over, no.
NIWA meteorologist Chris Brandolino says the next 2 weeks are unlikely to bring any further relief for North Canterbury farmers.
While there may be some, as we maybe say in the States, some nickel and dimers, some small amounts, some chump change in terms of rainfall, that may happen, nothing significant over the next 2 weeks.
But Chris Brandolino says Cheviot has seen a significant dumping of rain, more than 270 millimetres since the start of last month, which is music to the ears of farmers who had been desperately hoping to ward off their 4th year of drought. For Checkpoint, Maya Bari.